Hey everybody, David Boyank here from Seaway Hyundai. I am in a 2020 Santa Fe Sun and Leather. Just going to do a quick demonstration on how everything works in this particular vehicle. I'm going to start going from left to right. Here you have your window locks plus your safety exit system. Rear windows, front windows are automatic. Unlock and lock features, and then this here will adjust your mirrors as long as you have a flick to the left and then flick to the right to adjust those particular mirrors. Dashboard lighting is here. This is your lane departure warning system, so that will turn it off and on. Blind spot detection, again, turn it off and on, and you'll notice in your mirrors that it is on. Sorry about the spider webs. B post is where your detection works from. So the blind spot detection works from your B post about approximately a car and a half length behind the vehicle. Okay, it will light up in the mirror first. If you signal there's a vehicle in your blind spot, it'll start beeping at you. Your all-wheel drive lock system is right here. So if you lock that on, not necessary majority of the time, the one or two times that you'd want it is if you were going down a back road somewhere that's a little sluggish, going to the cottage, whatnot. Or let's say, for instance, a snowplow just came by and you got a big bump of snow on the end of the driveway and you want to make sure you're getting through it. Traction controls here. I would suggest you leave that on 99.9% of the time. The only time I'd suggest to turn it off is if you're actually stuck. Okay, it is a stability control system. It does help you whenever you're getting into a slip. It doesn't allow you to overturn or underturn, so to speak. So we've got our lights here. We're in the auto function here. If I turn on my high beams by pressing forward, you'll notice that the auto high beams are on. Doesn't mean that they're on right now, but if it was darker out and high beams were able to work, they would automatically go on, automatically turn off whenever there's another vehicle in line of sight, so they're not getting flashed with high beams. To flash somebody, you pull back, and then if you wanted to just run daytime running lights or regular lights, right there. This is your fog light option. In the auto position, everything will work, including the fog lights, when they're needed. Okay? Speed control system.
Please say a command.
FM 104.5.
Now listening to FM 104.5.
Pretty cool, eh? Now, that works for radio stations, XM radio, AM radio. It also works for contacts that you're calling, and other commands. You can also use it for your presets as well. So if you wanted to get preset 1 to 40 working, you could do that. Speaking of presets, these go through all your presets. So right now, if I go to the radio, you'll notice this vehicle has 21 presets already. This will go through your 21 presets, not the 40 that you have available, okay? Only what you have already up. That's mute, volume down, volume up. This is mode, which will take you from FM to AM to XM radio. Picking up a phone when your phone's connected, and then hanging up a phone. So moving to the right-hand side of the steering wheel, these three buttons right here, this one goes with the cruise, but these two in particular work with your cluster that you have in the center here, okay? So by pressing this, I'm going to go from, well, actually I'll scroll down to start off with. So scroll down one, there's my trip for the accumulated amount of gas. This is my trip for the day, and this is my speedometer, and this is what's telling me what drive mode I'm in. So I'm in the comfort. Scroll down again and it brings me to the top screen. Hit and hold right here will reset everything. Okay, so I'm going to hold that. Resets everything. I'm going to scroll down whenever I get to certain menu options. Okay, so if I'm going to hit this again, it's going to tell me what's going on with my lane departure warning system. So right now it's currently off. I'll scroll down. So the driver attention warning system is in standby because I'm not driving. And here's my all-wheel drive. So it's going to tell me everything that's going on with my all-wheel drive whenever I'm accelerating, whenever I'm going through snow, or whatever conditions. It'll show me which tires are working. So pretty cool to actually learn a little bit more about how everything works. Hit the book again. Now I get into my user settings. So here's where it gets a little bit fancy. So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to hit OK by using the same button. Okay. So driver assistance system. So the SCC, so the Smart Cruise Reaction, I'm going to hit OK. Right now is normal. Okay, so there's a slow option and there's a fast option. So fast is going to be, if you're closer to the vehicle a little bit, it'll act faster. Normal is from a distance, and slow is a little bit slower reaction. Okay, but it will react. Back up. If you aren't sure what the SCC is, for instance, you hit and hold the OK button, and it gives you an abbreviation of what the definition is. Adjust the responsiveness of the Smart Cruise Control to the acceleration of the leading vehicle. Pretty cool, eh? Drive assists, so lead vehicle. Driver attention is at normal sensitivity. Warning timing is at normal. Warning volume is at medium. Forward safety is actively going to assist you. So for instance, if there's a vehicle in front of you and it's stopped abruptly, this vehicle will stop. Warn first, then stop. Lane safety, so there is an active LKA. The active LKA actually keeps you between the markers. So the white or yellow lines that are on the road, it will actively keep you in between them, in the center of those lines. The active keeping assist, lane keeping assist, will keep you in between the white and yellow lines of the markers and allow you a little bit of play. Whenever you get close, it'll correct you, beep, beep, beep first, and correct you. And then third, but not least, you have the warning only. Okay, so just the beep, beep, beep. Blind spot safety, well, the seat exit assist system works through this. The rear cross traffic safety works through this. It will actively assist you if there's a vehicle in your blind spot, and you have an option for warning only or off. We've done this. Okay, so that's everything. Just want to make sure. Doors, I'm going to quickly go through this. So the doors will automatically lock when you put your vehicle into drive. It will automatically unlock when you put your vehicle into park. The 2-press unlock system works with your key fob and the buttons outside the vehicle, which I'll go over in a few minutes. And that's everything there. Okay, so now going to lights. Lights, you have a one-touch turn signal. So you'll notice here on the left-hand side, I'm not going to compress my signal all the way, but you have a 3-flash signal. So you'll notice in this screen at the one-touch turn signal, you can change it from 3 flashes to 5 to 7. Headlight delay, so basically when you turn off the vehicle, the headlights will stay on for approximately 30 seconds after you turn off. Welcome sound, you can flick this on, flick this off. Some people enjoy it, some people don't so much. Convenience, so rear occupant alert. So if there's somebody sitting in your back seat and you forget about them, it'll warn you. Okay. Welcome light, when you're approaching the vehicle, the lights on the door handles and the interior of the vehicle will turn on. Okay, whenever it is light out. Wiper lights and display. Okay, so it's just going to allow you to see what you're doing with your wipers and lights. Rear view wiper on whenever you're in reverse. Gear position will pop up, and icy road warning. Icy road warning will show at 4 degrees Celsius or cooler. Service in interval, we set it up for every 6,000 kilometers or 6 months. Okay, not 3, but 6 months. Okay. Reset, well, we don't want to do that because we just saved. Other, so there's your fuel economy reset. So your fuel economy will reset every time that you fill up the gas tank. Fuel units are kilometers per liter or liters per kilometer. Temperature unit, you can choose Celsius or Fahrenheit. And that's everything there. And then reset your settings will reset everything back to factory. So that's that for this, for the center screen there that you have. Your cruise control system is here. So that turns on the cruise, as you can see. Toggle down and it will set. Toggle up, it will resume or add speed. So you can do this at 5 kilometers either by pressing and holding it, or pressing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and away you go. You'll have 5 kilometers of extra speed on your speedometer. Same goes for the minus, okay? This here is your smart cruise control system. This is how this works, okay? So at 3 lines, that's your furthest away from the lead vehicle. 1 line is your closest to the lead vehicle. Cancel, well, the same as applying the brakes, won't turn off the cruise control system. It'll just stop it from working at the moment, okay? And then you would hit resume or cruise to turn it off. Here we go into our cluster. Okay, so radio's here. So for our favorite radio station, let's say we want 104.5 as our favorite. Press and hold and away you go. Media is going to play any music that you have either plugged in here or any music from your phone. Seek and track will seek through any music you have playing. So if you have an MP3 player or a memory stick, or you're playing from songs that from your phone, you can skip through songs from there. Okay, so your home screen. So as you notice, I'll bring this up. You can have home button there and you have home button there. That will get you to your home screen. In your radio, you can preset 40 different channels. Okay, this is how you would get to your AM and FM radio. XM radio you'll have for 3 months after purchasing the vehicle, and or, well, if you decide to keep it going longer. To find out what your charges will be, you could call XM radio from channel 1. There's your radio number, and this is your radio ID on channel 0. Okay, so we'll go back to our home. This is your all menus. So these are all the menus that you have available to you. Your phone, so this is where you could connect your phone, or you can get your phone. So if you have your phone connected, it's automatically going to be on your home screen. BlueLink options, so this vehicle does come with BlueLink, so you can start your vehicle remotely from your phone. The vehicle comes with 3 years of BlueLink service. Okay, Android and Apple CarPlay, both features that you can use on your vehicle whenever your when your phone is plugged in via your coax cord from your USB to your phone. Okay, and it'll automatically upload. Now you will get videos with that being demonstrated as well. XM data will stick with you for the 3 months you have XM, or unless you get it longer. Quick guide is a manual as to a quick guide for your vehicle. These are all your voice commands that you should read through. Great options. Your radio is there. This is your music, whatever you have going on. Setup is going to be an option that you have here, and on your home screen you have a voice memo as well. So if you want to remind yourself of anything, you can from here. My menu is an option where you could drop options into. So if you go to your options, radio presets, for instance, is an option. And you also have shortcuts to your radio, media, phone, setup, BlueLink, phone projection, and others. Okay, there's your quick guide and all that fun stuff. There you go. So we go back to my menu so we can go home. Apps and info. There's your apps that you have on your phone. Okay, on your vehicle. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, quick guide for XM data, and then your voice commands. So if you wanted to get to them quicker rather than going through your all menus, you get to them from your apps. Your setup is here. And there's your sound. So this is where you would activate all your sound options. Okay, so you can adjust anything here. Your volume control is there. So this is for your phone projection. Tone. You can center all that. Priority. So this is when you start up the vehicle. your vehicle will automatically lower the volumes. Same goes whenever you start it up and you start backing in over a parking spot. Startup volume's all lowered. Advanced says speed dependent volume. The faster you go, the faster the volume goes whenever you have that checked off. Blue Link, again, an option that you'll have with the vehicle. You'll download and do all your connections. If you're with me, obviously I'll give you a run through of that in the store. Phone projection is Android and Apple CarPlay, so you want to make sure those are on to be able to activate those options. Home screen, you can adjust your home screen to whatever you want from this menu. Okay. Voice recognition. So this is the voice recognition beginner, normal, and expert levels. So expert, basically the lady doesn't talk back to you. Beginner, she does. Normal, not so much. Date and time, so you can adjust the date and times here. Language is in English, Spanish, Korean, and French, of course. Keyboard, you can type in English, French, Korean, Spanish. Not Korean, sorry. QWERTY and alphabetical keyboards, okay? You have an advanced system, so this is going to be your star button. So the star button you have to customize to any of these options. Steering wheel options are all here. So this will access all those options. Media notifications are always in the top area. System info. So if we wanted to download something onto the vehicle, so for instance an update, a couple years down the road, we go to Hyundai Canada and throw in a memory stick that you could plug into this USB port right down here, and you would download any updates, and you plug that in and hit the update, and away you go. Off to the ventilation system. This is your auto, so it automatically keep the heat at a temperature as to which you prefer. So if you wanted to go auto, sync, it's going to push it out to be 20 degrees Celsius and then go from there, okay? Once that temperature is reached, it'll level out. Notice here the recycle air option's on, save you power from your engine. Front defrost, rear defrost. Rear defrost works for your mirrors as well. And then this is your different types of ventilation. Okay? Heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated seats, fan speed. Notice here I put it in reverse. You'll notice that I did it here as well. I'll gear down, gear in reverse. There's your backup camera. There's your drive, okay? So you're in the drive system. You'll notice that the backup camera will stay on for a few seconds until you get going. Throw this into Shiftronic, and you'll notice here that you're in gear 1. Push up, gear 2. I can't go any higher than that because I'm in a standstill. And boom, Bob's your uncle, you're good to go. Drive mode button will give you Eco, Sport, and Comfort modes. So Smart, Comfort, and Sport modes. Hill Rest Assist button. The Auto Park Hold. So basically if you're on a downhill slope, or if you're just at a stop red light, you hit this, it'll hold the vehicle in the stop position. There's your park brake. This is your backup sensors. So this is off. Notice the light is on. That's on. Okay? Whenever you're backing up, this will beep at you to tell you how close you are to an object. This is your off option whenever you're driving. So basically whenever you come to a stop light or sign, your vehicle will turn off if the vehicle is warm and ready to go, save you a little bit more gas. Sunroof. Push that a little bit, everything opens up. Push it all the way, the whole thing opens up. Push everything all the way, and then it'll do that as well, okay? Bluetooth speakers are here. These are your lights for all the doors. This is your door lights if the doors are open. Lights options. Something else I want to show you was this. So you press that, press it here and it'll just open the back vent. Okay, press it again, and we'll close it. Wipers are here, folks. So down one is your intermittent speed control. There's your intermittent speed level. So you'll notice here it's showing me exactly what I'm doing. Down again is low, down again is high. Up is mist. There's my rear wiper. Pull towards me is spray for the front. Push back is spray for the rear. And that's it, folks. Actually, sorry, I'm going to show you the seat as well. So here are the seats. This is how you would adjust, up and down, back and forward. Recline and forward, recline. There's your lumbar support. Sunshades in the rear. Just going to put this down for a second. So right now you can see that the seats are up. You can recline them or pull them forward from here, okay? So if I wanted to recline it a little bit, you notice that it's a little reclined there, okay? Pull them all the way down. Pretty flat. All right. Back trunk area. Look at the space. That's pretty good. Access to your trunk is from here, or sorry, to your spare tire is here. This is all your tools, some extra space. And here you have some extra space too. This is cut out to precisely fit a windshield washer fluid container right here. This is also cut out for scraper or your scraper or your umbrella, for instance. Here you can also put down your seats from too as well, okay? And you have a 180 watt outlet here. And that's it, folks. If you have any questions, give me a call at 613-933-8135 here at the dealership at Seaway Hyundai. This is where you come for all your car shopping needs. Cheers. Thank you.